This is a voice recording of the video reflection. So what surprised me most about what I heard from my interviewee was in graphic design how important knowing how businesses work is. Like I figured I would just have to know how artistically styles work and like how sort of people want you to create the art for them, but I didn't really have any idea, even though I should have, that business takes a big part in the background of it because you have to know how to make contracts and how to build up your business and how to, because part of businesses is making money off of said business. So, one of the major things that I'm going to have to learn how to do is how to start a business. In general, I believe my interview went pretty well. It proceeded as I had expected, to ask my questions, have them answered. There were a couple questions that he did answer that I had on my list to ask that I was able to cut out. I didn't expect to have to do that, but I was really surprised how lengthy and in detailed he went with the answers. It definitely provided me with a lot of insight into my career. Um, For our course objectives within the path, he said just to keep on paying attention in my DCOM classes, and to take the principles I learned from these classes and that they are going to be important to incorporate into my design. Um, I believe um, my need for the course objectives now is important. So someday in my career, I hope to be able to use these core concepts that I'm learning in my class to excel in my own graphic design business. Um, what is the most memorable part of the interview? Um, Definitely the wind outside was making it very hard to hear. It was windy when I did my interview, and my little snowflakes outside were just crashing against my window. But through all of that, I was able to pay attention to him and take out what I needed. And I think that it sort of added a bit of help for me in paying attention better than maybe I would have without it because I don't have a very strong attention span. So I think it just helped me really focus in on the interview and make sure that I got all the important information I needed out of it. The perceptions towards this person hasn't changed. I still think he's a really nice person. He's a good professor. He's teaching me everything I need to know. Um, I haven't necessarily changed my career path because of the interview. I still want to do graphic design. I just don't think I want to do graphic design in the way that I first thought that I wanted to do it. I think I want to focus more on like a card, book cover, album cover sort of aspect of it instead of doing advertisements for other people. Um, and having to talk to people is going to be a major issue, but I hope to one day get over that, because art is something I have a passion in, and I hope that I am able to excel.